So do you also wish to generate blog posts automatically using an AI? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to generate AI powered blog posts from Google Sheets. So here I wish to generate blog post, and now here my objective is that whenever I'm going to add a new detail in my Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the blog post. And after generating the post, automatically that should be shared on my WordPress as a new post. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Sheets with OpenAI and WordPress using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically generate AI-powered blog posts from Google Sheets. It's a great way to save time, speed up content creation, and keep your clients' blogs updated consistently. Alright, so as you all know that I run a content marketing agency and I often need to create blog posts for multiple clients on different topics. So now manually writing each blog post takes a lot of time, especially when I already have the basic ideas or keywords listed in a Google Sheet. So by automating the process and generating AI-powered blog posts directly from Google Sheets, I can quickly turn those ideas into full articles. This not only saves me hours of writing time, but also helps me maintain a consistent content schedule for all my clients. It's a smarter way to scale my content creation without compromising on quality. Alright, so here on my screen you can see the Google Sheet that I've already created with the name blog post, and here you can see the fields that I've taken. So now here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate a proper blog post. And after generating the blog post, automatically that should be shared on my WordPress as a new post like this. Alright, so here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Google Sheets with my OpenAI account and WordPress account using an automation software. And now firstly in this video, we are going to see the working of this amazing automation by simply adding a new detail over here in my Google Sheets. Alright, so let me add the details. And here you can see I have successfully added a new detail over here. So let's go and check our WordPress account. Here I'm going to move back and then I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new post over here with the name Social Media Strategy for Startups. And here you can see the entire blog generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Google Sheets with your OpenAI account and WordPress account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Generate AI Powered Blog Post from Google Sheets. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets, as I am adding new details in Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. So in my Google Sheets trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row, so that whenever I'm going to add a new detail in my Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now you have to select my trigger event. You can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account. So this is my Google Sheet that I've already created, and now here I'm going to connect this sheet with Pabbly Connect in order to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. But here before moving forward with the connection, firstly I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheet. Alright, so let me add the details. And here you can see I have successfully added the details, and now after adding the details, we are going to connect the sheet with Pabbly Connect. So now here to build this connection, you need to firstly install an add-on in your Google Sheets account. And for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select add-ons. Now here under this add-on, you need to select get add-ons. And then here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you need to install this particular add-on in your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So moving back, and once you're going to install this particular add-on, you need to follow exactly the same steps. Alright, so now I'm going to move back, and after installing this particular add-on, you need to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. Alright, so now after refreshing the Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions, and then you'll be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. So from here, you need to select initial setup. Now here under this initial setup, you can see it is asking me to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So for the webhook URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I received in my Pabbly's workflow. And here for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here you can see my last data column is column C over here. So here I'm going to add my trigger column as C, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now you have to building this connection. I'm going to test this connection by simply clicking on the send test button given over here. And here you can see it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent this first row data of our Google Sheets to this webhook URL, or you can say to our Pabbly's workflow. Alright, so now let's go and check it. But here before moving back to Pabbly's workflow, you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now here under this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, you need to turn on this send on event. So by turning it on automatically, whenever you're going to add a new detail in Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Alright, so now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. Alright, so now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the trigger column, topic, tone, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, and the keyword. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received all the details through Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, I want to give these details to OpenAI to generate a proper blog post for me. So for that, I'm going to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that by using this particular model, OpenAI should generate a proper blog post for me. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me for the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys. And here in the API keys, you can see all the existing keys available over here. So in this particular case, I'm going to generate a new key by clicking on this create new secret key. And this time I'm going to give a name to my key as blog post. And now after giving a name, I'm going to select my project as default project, and then I'm going to click on this create secret key. So this is the API key generated. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now you have to entering the API token. I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the AI model. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models available over here. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my model as GPT-4o Mini. You can select the model as per your need, and then it is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a proper blog post for me. Alright, so here I'm going to add a relevant prompt. Alright, so here you can see I've successfully added a prompt over here where I've added some instructions for the AI and the detail as topic, keyword and the tone. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever you're going to receive new response through our Google Sheets, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the topic, I'm going to map the topic. Here for the keywords, I'm going to map the keywords over here. And lastly, here I'm going to map the tone. And now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a message content generated. That means the entire blog post generated by OpenAI. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after generating the entire blog post, I want to post this blog on my WordPress account. So for that, I'm going to another action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as WordPress. So WordPress is a popular platform for building websites and blogs. It's easy to use, highly customizable and doesn't require any coding skills. So in my WordPress action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a post, so that after generating a blog post through OpenAI, automatically that post should be shared as a new post on my WordPress account. Alright, so now here to connect my WordPress with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your WordPress account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the WordPress username, password and the base URL. Alright, so let me add the WordPress username and password first over here. And then here it is asking me for the base URL. So here to get this base URL, let me all take you back to my WordPress account. So in my WordPress account, in the path URL, you can see the base URL. That is this. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to paste the base URL. And here after pasting the base URL, I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the post type. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the post types that you can select. So in this particular case, I'm going to select the post type as post only. And then it is asking me to enter the post title. So here for the post title, I'm going to map the post title received from our Google Sheets. So this is the topic. And then here it is asking me to enter the post content. So in this post content field, I'm going to map the content generated by OpenAI. So this is the blog content generated by OpenAI. And then here it is asking me for some other details. So here these fields are not required fields, where I'm going to leave it blank. But if you want to add the detail, then you can do it as per your need. And here for the status, I'm going to select the post status as publish over here. And then I'm going to click on this save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new post over here on our WordPress account. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new post over here with the name SEO tips for e-commerce websites. And here you can see the entire blog post generated by OpenAI. So with this, we have successfully set up the entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected a trigger as Google Sheets and an action as OpenAI and WordPress. So that whenever we're going to add a new detail in our Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI is going to generate a blog post. And after generating the blog post, automatically that post is going to be shared on our WordPress account as a new post. Alright, so these were the steps to how to generate AI-powered blog posts from Google Sheets. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now, if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now, if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.